Shawnee Bruins. I'm Chelsea,
And I'm Denaya.
and we're your anchors for the December the 13th.
Please stand for the pledge.
Today's National Coca Day.
Your lunch options for today are walking tacos, ham and deli sandwich, and a pepperoni calzone. Your sides for today are fresh veggie tray and green beans.
In the news, workers discovered a hidden cavity containing what appears to be Gustav Kimmett's long-lost portrait of a lady. Here's to CNN with the video.
In other news, a Chicago program is helping to steer 50% of young men away from violence and crime. Now to NBC with the video.
At just 18, Joshua Streeter is on top of his game. But outside these walls, he's forced to play defense.
You could be judged by who you hang with.
The high school seniors already had friends shot and killed on the streets of Chicago.
It's hard. Because you won't believe it will happen to your friends.
17-year-old Crispin Luna is sometimes startled at home.
You'll hear a gunshot or something, and you know that somebody's passed away.
In a city caught in a spiral of violence, these young men are coming of age here.
What steps have you taken to overcome these obstacles?
Sacrifice.
The Becoming a Man program, or BAM, throws a lifeline to male students before the gang's allure takes hold. And it's really working, cutting violent crime arrests by 50% and increasing high school graduation rates by 19% for these kids.
It's a safe place to come check in and to deal with everything that's happening out there.
The weekly sessions, part mentoring, part therapy, are specifically designed to keep them in school.
What has BAM done for you?
BAM has made me become more responsible, respectful, and made me have more control of my actions, my behavior. It made me become a better person.
Stuff happens, you can't really stop, but you gotta just make sure that this decision you make, you own up to it. The most stressful thing about it is knowing the right thing to do and the wrong thing to do.
Are you becoming a man?
Yes,
Are you proud of that fact?
yes.
Here, being a man means owning your life.
Clap it up, guys.
Kevin Tibbles, NBC News, Chicago.
Lights his holiday season. Now to CNN with the video.
Not to Taj with the sports and weather.
Thank you, Denai and Chelsea. Today's weather is a high of 45 degrees with a low of 33 degrees, along with a 10% chance of rain and an 88% chance of humidity. Both 7th and 8th grade boys basketball won. 7th grade won for a score of 38 to 33, and 8th grade won for a score of 42 to 18. Now back to our anchors.
Thank you, Taj.
The holiday edition of the Belzer blog is now available on the student launch page.
Thursday, December 19th, the Best Buddies Club will meet during lunch. Students who wants to be in the club must register online at busbuddiesonline.org.
The National Junior Honor Society Pack the Pantry competition continues daily and is between grade levels. The contest goes until next week on Thursday. The last count, the 8th grade was in the lead.
The quote of the day is from Unknown, saying, "When you start seeing your worth, you'll find it harder to stay around people who don't."
Today's random fact is 1.3 million Earths could fit inside the sun, and
Today's celebrity birthday is Emmanuel Hudson, which is a comedian.
Here's today's joke of the day.
Where do you learn to make ice cream?
I don't know where.
Sunday school.
Now to Mr. Harsha to finish off the rest of the morning announcements.
Have a great day, Bruins.
Good morning, Bruins. Just actually a couple announcements this morning before we get to our positivity passes. Mrs. Neal asked me to remind students that completed all the activities in their Learn More magazine to turn those into student services today. Remember, we offer incentives, some great prizes available to students who met our expectation, read the articles, and completed the activities. If you finished your Learn More magazine, some point today, make sure you stop by Student Services and turn it in. Mrs. Neal will follow up with you next week for some of your prizes. So I wanted to make sure I gave everybody a fair reminder about those Learn More magazines. Number 2, today I will be walking around the building visiting classrooms with a team of teachers and also our consultant from LSI. Teachers and students, we will be observing for the standard, for learning targets, and for our use of success criteria in the classroom. This has been our focus for this school year all semester. So teachers and students, we be expecting some visiting people in your classroom throughout the day today, and make sure again that you are bringing it. I know that it's a Friday. I know that it's Friday the 13th. I know that I think yesterday was a full moon. But again, guys, we still expect high expectations, great things happening in classrooms today. And again, we will be out visiting classrooms throughout the day. Teachers, please continue to hold students to high expectations. On that note, I want to share yesterday afternoon, a Belzer student was struck by a car. Now, thankfully, that student only sustained very minor injuries, but it was right here outside of our school on Richart Street as we were dismissing buses. I want to use this opportunity to give a very serious reminder to every student that is listening at this time that we put rules and procedures in place here at school in order to keep you safe. This is a perfect example. All students that are car riders are supposed to go out door 2. If you go outside of door 2, there is a sidewalk area, there's a whole big grassy area, there even are 2 benches that you can sit on and hang out in that area until you are picked up by your parent. Now, in some cases, our students choose not to stay in that area. Sometimes they choose to walk across the street to LC where their parent picks them up. Some parents are telling their students to meet them back behind the school. Some parents are picking up students on Richart Street. I want you to understand, guys, that our rules and us setting up that procedure for you to be picked up over by door 2, by the softball field, was done with your safety in mind. When you choose to not follow the safety plan, these types of things can happen. We are not trying to create a million rules for you to follow because we want to control everything that you do. We set up rules and procedures in this building to keep you safe. It's no different from the rules that we have for our security checkpoint. It's no different than the rules we have for running in the hallways. We have rules to keep you safe. So please, be where you're supposed to be after school. Be extremely careful in our parking lot as there are buses coming in and out of the parking lot, cars coming in and out of the parking lot. You cannot be out there running around, chasing, playing, and not paying attention because, as we learned yesterday, very serious injury and unsafe conditions can happen. So please, 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 I beg you, follow the expectations that we've set up in order to keep you safe. All right. Lastly, I want to celebrate on a positive note. We do have our 4 Positivity Pass winners this week, and they are Mateo Russell from Mr. Sargent for working hard, trying his best, and being a leader in class. Great job, Mateo. Meet me in the cafeteria. Angie Torres from Miss Myercheck. Rodney Ortiz from Mr. Diaz. And Alexis, I think it's Alexis Estiem, maybe. Sorry, Mr. Richards. I don't know who that is. You might need to let that teacher know. I'm struggling with the handwriting there. I think it's Alexis Estiem, Rodney Ortiz, Angie Torres, and Mateo Russell. Please meet me in the cafeteria. Let's make it an awesome Friday. Have a good day.